What's going on, Hotboy?
Not much. What's going on with you, my baby?
So what's been up? I know you just dropped a new project. What was that, a week ago? 2 weeks ago? With who was on it? GT?
Yeah, oh yeah, me, GT, and Papa. So we had put together for the streets called Streets is Watching. Got a good review back off the song. I'm trying to keep working, keep dropping. I got to do my new single project coming up. Shot it.
You feel like that's one of your biggest projects?
Which one is that?
The one with GT and Papa you just dropped.
Yeah, I feel like it was kind of a good song to push me over the edge.
How did it come about? As far as getting both of them on one track.
See, what happened was it was Nix, my homeboy Nix and BK. You know, he heard the track. We was out doing what we was doing, and you know, I guess MBK and MCF. That's what they rock with, you know. He told me about GT to hop on that motherfucker, and we put it together. And then once GT put his verse on there, you know, I thought Papa would be a good idea to market the song too. So that's how it worked out.
So it wasn't planned to have both of them on the same track?
The song was just me.
It was just you?
It was just me. You know, Nix heard it. He like, feel me, that bitch hard. You gotta put.
Who was Nix?
MBK.
MBK?
Homeboy, yeah. MBK and MCF.
Is that who you a part of?
Oh no, I'm independent. Yeah, I'm just.
Do you have the affiliations with anybody in Detroit? As far as like, you from the East Side, right?
Yeah, from the East.
So are you with Team East Side or anything like that?
No. I'm solo artist. Bubble Fam for real is my label I'm trying to put out. You know, I got artists like Fat Veil. You know what I mean? He up and coming. He on the project with me, Smoke Cappuccino, called Menace.
It's out right now?
Yeah, it's out right now. Under GMT page.
So what's been
But that song though, what was it? GT, and then Papa hopped on that motherfucker, and that's really made it a classic. For real.
It is. It's
East Side, so real East Side.
So let's start from the beginning. Let's tell the people a little bit about yourself. Who is Hotboy?
Man, just your average Joe, man, from the East Side, trying to find a way. I got booked. I was just recently in the feds. Just came home for real.
You said you was in the feds?
Hell yeah, did 50 months in the feds. Got indicted out of Kentucky.
How old were you when you got indicted?
What was I? Turning 19.
Oh, so you was young. Yeah. Fresh. Okay, so being in that position at such a young age, what was going through your mind?
Man, nigga, like, it was a blessing because it really taught me it taught me patience, it taught me to grow, be mature, you know what I mean? It really gave me an open eye to realize what I wanted out of life, you know what I mean? So I just really just learned from the situation.
What's the biggest lesson that you felt you learned from the situation?
Patience.
Patience?
Patience.
How do you okay, so you say you learned patience from being in there. How does that transition over to your music? Like, how do you implement the lessons you learned from the feds into your music?
Really, because without patience, I probably wouldn't even be able to sit my ass down and do music.
Right. Did you do a lot of writing while you was in there?
Yeah, I did a lot of writing. I probably wrote about a mixtape release, a mixtape worth of verses, for real. But I knew that the shit that I was writing in prison wouldn't be, you know, a factor out here if I was to drop it now. So all the music that I'm dropping now really ain't got nothing to do with what I wrote in the feds.
Right. Are you when are you planning on releasing that?
When I find the right vibe to it, when I find the right beats, the right time to drop it. Whenever I find the raps for real. You
want to take up the side?
Yeah, take the side.
Whenever you misplaced them?
Yeah, they at the crib put up.
Oh, okay. So as far as like the music, what do you expect to get out the music?
I'm just looking for the best with everything. For real.
You like what did you like, the fan, the money? Like what at the end of this all, what do you expect to get out of it?
A deal, you know, give me a good deal, good money so I can take care of my family. You know?
Any labels reach out yet?
No labels reaching out now, but they will be shortly once I keep applying pressure.
who, if say a label reached out today, who would you want it to be?
I have to say shit, Def Jam.
Def Jam?
Def Jam for sure.
And what is it about Def Jam that really just make you want to be with them?
I mean, it's just about everything they got going on, you know what I mean? I read a lot of articles about them and just who behind them, you know what I mean? I feel like it'd be a good look for me.
It's a lot of cliques in Detroit, you feel me? Like, you got For Sure Man, you got the Hip Hop Lab with their artists, you got Frontline, you got their artists, you got the ones playing the Go Game. So why haven't you affiliated yourself with anybody?
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily, because I guess the way I see it is, I rock really with myself for real, you know what I mean? If everybody I think that rock with each other, they grew up with each other or some shit like that probably. That's how I look at it. But if opportunity opened up for me to like work with motherfuckers like on a constant level, then I probably would, you know what I mean? But until then, I'm a rock solo, for real. I'm a rock solo.
So I mean, I see you just dropped a piece, the Hotboy chain.
Yeah.
So you know, with that comes positive and negative attention. You know, the good. Tell us some positives that came from, like, what was people saying when they first seen it?
I mean, I just do it for motivation, you know what I mean? Because I really was broke, for real, you know what I mean? So everything
so it's like a trophy for you.
It's a trophy, you know what I mean? I show everybody that was in the same position I was that it ain't hard to do what I'm doing, you know what I mean?
Right.
That's really hard to do.
And about the negative attention, you got people that want to take your chain, people that want to hurt you for what you got. How do you respond to that?
I really ain't got no response for it.
At all? You gonna handle it when it come your way?
I really ain't got no response for it.
How do you feel about the people that drop a chain and then they tuck it? They're afraid to wear it out in the open. How do you feel about that?
I mean, like, I ain't really focused on that. You know, like I really just focused on me taking care of mine and protecting me. You know what I mean?
And like, I see that. I noticed that, like, in your music isn't real negative, or you know, a lot of people send threats or shots through their music. Yeah. You ain't really on that. Why do you think that is? Like,
I mean, because it's just me at heart, you know, by me being a hustler. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I will protect. I'm really just about protecting myself. You know, I ain't no killer. I ain't out here ripping and running around doing this and doing that. So I ain't gonna really put it in my raps. But I will protect myself. At the end of the day, I'm just a hustler at heart. So that's majority of what you're gonna hear in my music. You know what I mean? So
coming from the east side of Detroit, coming from, you know, bad areas and doing fair time at a young age, and now branching off into music and to actually work, what message do you have for the kids that may have been in a situation that's kind of bad or something? That what do you have to say to them to help them get through it?
Keep your faith in God, stay prayed up, and always choose the right decisions. Choose the best decisions you can make out of every situation. That's really all I could give you, because everybody's situation is different. You never know what the next motherfucker's going through, and you never know what decisions they got to make in life. So I just tell a motherfucker, make the best decisions you possibly can in every situation, and just hope and pray for the best outcome.
Right. So what's next for Hotboy?
I'm really trying to focus on making my mixtape. It's gonna be a solo mixtape, no features, just me, just Hotboy. Playing with Fire, Volume 1.
You really not focused on features right now, or you just?
Yeah, features. It's cool and everything. I can drop features, but I'm saying every song, if I drop a song with a feature, it's not gonna be on my mixtape.
Okay, you just wanted a solo project.
Yeah, my first mixtape is gonna be a solo mixtape.
Okay, I can respect that. I know a lot of artists have been taking that route lately. Like, it's more you gonna hear me on my project.
Yeah.
And that's not a bad thing at all. So can you let the people know where they can find you? Social media.
Hotboy Rosay on Instagram. That's really all I'm rocking with right now. I got to get my Twitter page up and running. YouTube. I'm about to create me a YouTube channel so you guys can subscribe me. Probably Hotboy Rosay. But go on YouTube and check my music out.